Agradecendo a alegria e o entusiasmo do povo baiano nessa independência com o nosso presidente Lula.
Olha, eu acho que seria importante que o povo brasileiro conhecesse o que é o 2 de julho na Bahia. Ou seja, aqui a independência, ela foi feita com sangue, com morte de negros, indígenas, padres, freiras e o povo trabalhador que lutou para expulsar os portugueses. Então é isso que você vê, não é um desfile militar, é um desfile do povo. Isso significa independência.
Vai, tá bom, pega a mão dele. Aqui, ó, presidente. Agradecer ao povo baiano essa alegria, esse carinho enorme pelo nosso presidente.
Olha, é importante dizer ao povo brasileiro que a gente está fazendo uma caminhada com milhares de pessoas e que não houve um incidente sequer. Ou seja, uma demonstração de que o povo não só é democrático, como gosta de manifestações democráticas. É muito importante. Aqui, ó, nós temos que gritar alto e bom som. Viva a Bahia, viva o governador Rui Costa e viva o povo brasileiro.
Viva a Bahia, viva a independência! Vai sair aí direito aí, viu? Sai daí!
Bitcoin podría empezar a ser moneda de curso legal en México si esta reforma es aprobada. Recientemente la senadora al Congreso Federal de México, Indira Kempis, incorporó una reforma que propone la aprobación de Bitcoin como moneda de curso legal en la nación, enmarcada en la ley monetaria de dicho país. Previamente, Kempis ya había enviado 2 iniciativas de reforma legal en el Congreso. El pasado abril, sin embargo, ninguna mencionaba a Bitcoin u otros activos digitales descentralizados. En ese sentido, en el actual documento introducido en el Parlamento se indica que se reforma por adición del artículo 2 de la Ley Monetaria de los Estados Unidos Mexicanos para quedar como sigue. Artículo 2. El Bitcoin se considera como moneda de curso legal en la República Mexicana. Es debido aclarar entonces que según informes del medio Cripto Noticias, el cambio propuesto se trata del artículo 2 de la legislación, pues en este se establecía incluir a los activos virtuales como parte del espacio digital que podrían ser circulantes en el territorio nacional. Para ello, establece que solo el Banco Central podría ser quien emita una moneda digital. Cabe recordar que durante Bitcoin Conference 2022, realizada en Miami el pasado mes de abril, la senadora de Nuevo León aseguró que la criptomoneda líder estaría incluida en la reforma, cumpliendo este ideal meses después al ajustar la reforma e incluir a Bitcoin. Para ajustar la decisión de adoptar Bitcoin en el país, Kempis argumentó en el documento que aproximadamente la mitad de los mexicanos se encuentran excluidos del sistema financiero, lo que genera un problema de una magnitud importante en el país. Es necesario realizar acciones, adoptar Bitcoin para que con el uso de las tecnologías se pueda promover y garantizar la inclusión financiera. A su vez, el 56% de la población mexicana no cuenta con una cuenta formal de ahorro y según Kempis, eso se traduce en falta de confianza e interés en las instituciones bancarias para que este sector de la población pueda acceder a un producto financiero formal para el ahorro.
It may look frozen in time, but Cuba is embracing the future. Its cryptocurrency market growing exponentially. An estimated 100,000 Cubans now use them, thanks largely to the rollout of mobile internet 3 years ago. Cafe owner Nelson Rodriguez now accepts payments in Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I like crypto because I believe in this philosophy.
So, as a first timer, I'm hoping to pay for my meal.
Ethereum, send. Can I scan your QR code there?
Yeah, I got 11.99. It's fine.
So you're 1 cent short,
Yeah.
and I got charged $5 more, but in the end we managed to.
Yeah.
Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Most Cubans can't use internationally accepted credit or debit cards because of US sanctions. PayPal, Revolut, and Zelle are likewise banned. No problemo, says this plucky entrepreneur.
See you later, we don't need you anymore. That's the same behavior, that's the same way of thinking with all these services. Okay, you don't deliver services to me? Okay, no problem. I will use cryptocurrency to expand my business.
But with the embargo tighter than ever, international banks dealing with the island have been hit by steep fines. So even when the Cuban state has the money to buy food, vehicles and medicines, just making payments is a headache. Last week, the island issued new regulations for the use of cryptocurrencies. From now on, the central bank will issue licenses.
It is not at all a surprise that people in Cuba are looking at this, because if you could do transactions directly between two parties which don't have to go through a bank, they just through a separate channel, then that would be of interest.
Like most Cuban artists, Ernesto Cisneros saw his revenue slashed during the pandemic.
Con mi grupo yo hacía 100 conciertos al año. 100 conciertos cada año. Y de pronto, todo se detuvo. Es algo dramático.
But last year, he discovered non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. He now makes them, storing his music, videos and photos on a blockchain and sells them online. The appeal of these new currencies and assets? Their decentralization and anonymity, tailor-made for busting sanctions.
You can't block to the Cubans the use of the cryptocurrencies. That's a fact.
But it's still unclear how US sanctions could apply to Cuba's cryptocurrency market.
If you're trying to do a crypto transaction which gets around sanctions, then it's the same process as getting around anti-money laundering legislation. So trying to do one without doing the other seems to me to be a kind of a critical issue in terms of working out how to do it.
According to Google Trends, Cuba now ranks as second when it comes to its interest in Bitcoin, with Nigeria actually being number one. So this is for two main reasons. Now, the main reason, and something that we often see happening globally, is countries using currencies like Bitcoin to actually circumvent US sanctions. So that's quite an important and one of the main reasons why we're seeing this. The second reason is because people in Cuba don't actually have access to international payment solutions like PayPal, for example. So it makes sense that they would turn to something like Bitcoin, which obviously knows no borders. Now, given everything that's gone on with the whole coronavirus, naturally that has made local transactions a lot harder. So whatever it is, I'm always pleased to hear that more countries are taking an interest in Bitcoin.